Hey, Hussam, so we've got your international marketing essay. Great, let's get right into this and see what you said. Okay, though some believe international marketing to be a sort of violation as well as invasion into countries, others see it as a vital and economy flourishing way of education, not to mention its contribution to the spread of ideas, language, and customs. A careful analysis of both points of view will be made before reaching a reasoned conclusion. All right, now everything was great until you got to this last part here. They have really clearly asked you right here to give your opinion. So there's absolutely no reason to save it to the end. In fact, if you look at the band descriptors for IELTS, at a band 7 it says present a clear position throughout. Throughout means from beginning to end. So when they ask you for your position like this, you really need to make sure that it's clear throughout. And like I said, since throughout means beginning, that means from your introduction. Okay? Great. So, from one point of view, global marketing is infamously known to have a negative effect on the local markets. This is caused by the relatively cheap prices that are provided by the international industrial giants compared to the prices of local markets. An example of such a phenomenon is the wide loss of the local private sector market seen in Italy in the last 10 years. This was, well, now you didn't tell me why, okay? So if you're going to give me this example about Italy, you shouldn't just assume I know why this has happened in Italy, all right? Give me a little more information. Okay. This was also accompanied by a negative impact of their cultural preservation, excuse me, since the local private sector is also accountable for preserving the culture of its country. Okay, so it looks like you've got some really nice information here about this issue, but you haven't really developed it. I mean, you assume that the reader knows what you're talking about, and you should never assume that, ever. So this is something that you really needed to expand upon a little bit, okay? All right, moving on. From another point of view, the increase of international markets has marketing. Remember, there's a difference between international markets and international marketing. The increase of international marketing has caused a spark in understanding and learning about other cultures and languages. No comma necessary here. For instance, according to demographic experts, after the rise of international marketing in the UAE, the percentage of bilingual Dubai original citizens, all right, well, that's a little strange, bilingual Dubai original citizens. What do you mean here? Are you saying that the percentage of native Dubai citizens who were bilingual, maybe this is what you mean, I think so at least, had an increase from 12 to 68% within just 15 years. We never start a sentence with and in IELTS, okay? Generally, it's considered non-standard, but especially in IELTS, you don't want to do that. So, the global also, you could have just said here, also, comma, the global marketing, not the global marketing, it's just global marketing in general, all right? It's a more abstract kind of idea, so keep it without the. Also, global marketing has had a major contribution to this. Okay, why? Don't just throw it out there. Tell me why it has had a major contribution. In addition, according to The Economist, within the last 20 years, the steep rise of the UAE's general economic state was mainly caused by their learning of the methods used in international marketing companies. Again, tell me why. How did this happen? I mean, you have to really back up some of these statements a little more. You have to give a little more support and a little more information here, okay? Alrighty, so in conclusion, although global marketing has a downsizing impact on cultural preservation as well, the Thrive, has a downsizing impact on cultural preservation as well as, I don't know what you mean here, the success, perhaps, of local private, I don't know what you mean here by the Thrive. Still, the effect of spreading different cultures, languages, and economical education and ideas is considered to be more fruitful. Okay, so fine. You've got a lot of nice elements. The order of your paragraphs is correct. You've got some good things happening, but there are some errors that you really do need to fix here. Okay? So I think it's probably a good idea that you continue working with us in some way in order to prepare for IELTS. I think that perhaps the essay corrections are a good route for you to follow, so that you can get continual feedback on your writing. If you want something more sort of comprehensive, of course, there's the online course that will give you everything you need in terms of writing, both for task 1 and for task 2. Although I don't know how much time you have. So if you've got some time, both before your exam and to dedicate to IELTS, it's a great choice, even though it admittedly doesn't require too much. You just need to be a little organized. But I'd like to see you do something with us in order to help get you to the level you need to be. All right, so Hussam, great job. I really hope I get to see more of your essays in the future. Good luck with IELTS.